everybody, we're working on this one today, this Whirlpool. I took this one apart and I put in a used heat element just to make sure it all worked, and it seems to work. So now today I have a new heat element that I'm going to put in it. So I'm just going to tear down the back and put a new element in it. I'll just take out the screws here. This is the steamer one here. Got the steam. You guys will have to let me know too. I had a commenter was talking about the 4-wire. Now some of these machines have wiring diagrams, but I'm pretty sure if you have a 4-wire, you take this wire away from here and you put it here. Is that right? Now on the other machine that they were commenting on, this wire is not white, it's green. It's an old machine. And I looked on that machine and I couldn't see anywhere where it said how to wire a 4-wire to it. It just said check the installation instructions, which I obviously don't have. So I don't know. Is that what you guys are doing? That's what I've been doing, because I saw it on one of the machines. I'm pretty sure it was on one of these Whirlpools, if I remember right. So this is a stock filament, but I'm not sure, or a stock element, I mean. I'm not sure how old it is, and I'd rather send this one out with a new one if I can. And I can. I don't think there's really anything wrong with this element, but it's probably still better than the Amazon one. But there was one of these that I bent, that it was grounding, and I bent it to unground it and then tested it. And so I don't want to send it out in case it bends back again and touches the case. Yeah, I think it was this one, because there's a little dot right there that you guys probably can't see, but I'm pretty sure I just took it apart and bent this in. So I'm going to replace it now. I don't have another one of these, so I'm using this one. Don't do what I do. Replace these. But I mean, I probably have one of these and it's probably fine, but I'm turning over a new leaf and I would rather use the original rather than the one that I have that comes in the Amazon kits. Even if the original is used, I think it will be better. If they have issues with it, they'll call me and I'll go over there and I'll fix it one way or the other. Okay, so that's the deal here, is that I have a, that's the deal here, is these machines come with me, so that's why I get to do that and you don't do that. Okay, so now we'll throw it in here like this and we'll put some screws back in it, make sure our connections are good and tight, not loose. And we will check the, see, look, we got the FSP. We got a little purple dot right there. I thought about, like, I wonder how hard it would be to start making these. You know, there's only a few designs. There's like 5 or 6 designs. So could one of us get some tooling and just start building these, and build them with the high quality wire, a little bit of the thicker steel in here so it doesn't bend, or tin or whatever that is, you know, because that's the problem with the Amazon ones, is the wire sucks and the metal is too thin, so the metal moves as it warms up, right? And it just grounds out after a month, and then it just sits there and heats the whole time and wears out the crappy wire fast, right? So, you know, we need an aftermarket American maker, especially on those LGs and Samsungs where they're, you know, $80 for an element. It's not so bad on these. I can get these pretty cheap, but the last Samsung element I bought I think was $70, which kind of digs into the profit, you know what I mean? Kind of digs into the profit on these things. So yeah, you'll have to let me know what you guys do with your wiring. I'm pretty sure one of you already confirmed that that's the way to do it. But I don't know, I guess I could look it up on the internet. I'm not sure if it's just because that machine is so old it's different. The green wire there, you know. From my understanding of 220, the way that it you know, the way that it works, the neutral wire and the ground wire could be the same wire, because essentially the power could be moving to ground and then back to the live, you know, because it's AC, so it moves back and forth, right? Like in and out, kind of, you know, we think about it. But in this case, you have your leg 1 and your leg 2, split phase 220. So it's moving back and forth all the time across, you know, because it's kind of like it's pushing and pulling too, right? Like, I don't know. So is it using the neutral or is it using the ground? And it's like, yeah. And then you go into the panel of the house and they're connected anyways. You know, it's my understanding. I'm not an electrician. This is an advice. I have no idea what I'm talking about, and you shouldn't listen to me. But like I said, don't do anything I do. But yeah, that's my understanding of it, is that, you know, the two phases, they're 180 degrees out of phase. So it's kind of like two 120s rather than 240, you know, and so the sine waves are exactly opposite of each other, right? Like they're doing the opposite things. All I'm talking about here is American. It's a whole lot different in Europe. So it sounds pretty good. Sounds good, looks good. You can smell that new element. Get it turned off. So we're cycling. It's always a good sign. Alright, well, there you guys go. There's your Whirlpool heat element change out. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.